Hello, I'm Maddie. Welcome to back to my channel, and for today's video I'm going to be doing a November bullet journal plan with me. I'm personally a beginner at bullet journaling, so this video is perfect for beginners, but if you're intermediate and advanced, keep on watching and let's get started. For anyone who has never watched one of my bullet journal videos before, I'm quickly going to go over supplies. This is just a basic bullet journal I got off of Amazon. It was about $20. If I can find it, I will link it in the description. Then I have some Tombow dual brush pens. I have a review on them, testing all of that. They are just the Bright Pack, and then I have this set of Scribble Stuff pens. They're just from Walmart. They work super great for beginners if you're not looking to spend a ton of money on supplies. A few more supplies I forgot to mention are just this standard black brush pen. It is a Faber-Castell pen. I don't know, it's just some random one from Staples. And then my Scribble Stuff black pen has been running out. So this is a black pen from the Teo Tree Brilliant Colors pack that I have had. So none of these supplies are super fancy, but I did want to mention these really quickly. For my November theme, I decided to sketch it out first before going over it with pen, and I think that this helped me a lot. I still messed up, but I did not mess up nearly as much. For my theme, I decided to do a Polaroid theme. I've seen this a lot on Pinterest and thought it was super cute. And I decided to do a camping theme along with it because obviously you need something to go in the Polaroid frame. And I know it's probably too cold to go camping in November, but you know, it's fine. I just did some cute little lantern lights as well as a campfire. So with this, I'm just taking that Teo Tree pen or whatever it's called. Any black pen will honestly work for this, and just sort of outlining everything I wanted to be in black. Then I'm taking some of my Tombow pens and coloring in the lantern. So I did yellow on the outside of the Polaroid and then purple inside the Polaroid. And then the thing with drawing your design in first is you do have to use a lot of eraser to erase the lines, because of course things aren't going to match up perfectly. But I think that I will be doing this again if I film the plan with me, just because again it helps me not mess up as much. Next, I'm just taking a Scribble Stuff pen and trying to draw some logs into the fire. Looking back, I wish I hadn't done this because it really didn't turn out that good. And then I colored in the ground brown just because generally in November the grass is dead. It's not really green. Then after this, I just took a blue Tombow pen and colored in the sky. I decided that this would just be like a day campfire, mainly because I do not have a dark blue brush pen and it would take forever to color that in with a Scribble Stuff pen. But I think that the important thing with these themes is just to make it whatever you want to make it. Now I'm starting with my moon tracker. So for this, it's just supposed to be one giant Polaroid. So again, I'm starting by tracing all of the lines with my black fine liner. Once I was done tracing everything with the fine liner, I basically erased the whole entire page, getting rid of all of those pencil marks so you don't see them popping through and things just look nice and clean. Then I I started decorating the page, so I colored in the lanterns and added the colors for my key. So I decided to do a reverse key this time. So what I mean by that is the darker colors will be happier and the lighter colors will be not as happy. Then I decided to take a Tombow dual pen and color in the background so this page didn't look as plain. I decided to use a purple color because I had used purple on the other page but very briefly, so I wanted to sort of tie it in. Honestly, I used a lot of different colors throughout this theme, and you'll see me trying to tie them in throughout the rest of the video. Now it's time to start on our habit trackers. I'm taking my black brush pen to outline the words habit tracker, and then I switch over to my fine liner. Oh, just kidding. I switch over to a Tombow dual brush pen to rewrite habit tracker offset. Now I switch over to my fine liner and fill out the little calendars, and you'll see when I was sketching this out, I definitely did not do the calendar right, but the good news is it was just in pencil, so I was able to adjust it and keep on going. Didn't turn out like my traditional habit trackers because of this, but that's okay, it'll work for this month. Basically, for each habit tracker, I am creating a mini calendar for the month of November, and each day that I successfully complete this habit, I will put a circle of color around it, and I set goals for myself each month of how many times I want to meet that goal. Then at the end, I count up how many times I actually met it, and hopefully I will achieve my goal. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. Just kind of depends on how busy that month is. So after I am done adding all of my little calendars on, I am adding the details. So I drew a little simple Instax camera up there that I'm coloring orange to tie in the orange from the first page. Then I'm working on my goals and final little sections, just sort of outlining these with the black pens. And then after this, I will be setting my goals in the goals box. And it's important to making sure that your goals are realistic. I've talked about this before in some of my healthy lifestyle videos, so be sure to check those out if you're interested in that. The last page I have to create is my monthly events. So for this, I decided to just do a rounded corner banner and color that in and write monthly events on it. But you'll see when I start to write monthly events, I mess up because I am talented like that. But whenever you mess up, just try and find a way to make it work. So I just sort of drew a circle around the first E and continued writing the word events, and then added circles on the left hand side of month and the right hand side of events, and sort of did this scaffolding, I think that's how you say it, thing, and made it work. Now this is my weekly layout for just each week, and I've shown this before in other videos, so I didn't want to show it again, but here is what a finished product of that may look like. And there's the sketched out version. So here is the final flip through of my November Plan With Me. that is all for today's video. If you guys liked it, be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe by clicking my lovely face in the middle of the screen, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!